You want us to start girl chat?
Say it again.
You want us to start girl chat?
Kick us off. Say, let's get into some girl chat.
We about to start girl chat?
Yeah! Let's get into it. All right. First up, what do you do when you realize you're not really that attracted to your partner anymore? Oh my God, this is so scary because this really happens.
Yes, it does.
According to an article on Elite Daily, this happens a lot in relationships, and they say that you need to make sure that you're open and honest about how you feel without being too quick to call it quits. But I want to know what you ladies think. Obviously, you guys have been married for a while. You were married at some point in time.
Yes.
Did the attraction end?
No, it wasn't that.
But, you know, I want to know, what do you guys do, and how do you think is the best way to handle if one day you just wake up and you're not attracted to the person anymore? What do you do?
Well, for me, Adam would have had to do something to make me be unattracted to him. So say we get into a fight or something, and I just didn't like what he said. I will literally, like, wake up and be like, you're just not cute to me anymore. I don't like the way you handled that. Yeah, being very honest. But guess what? He's done it to me, too. So it's not just him, but what I do is I just make sure that we reconnect. And, yeah, it's true. We reconnect.
How, though? What?
It depends. It depends.
Because, you know, some people could say, like, girl, I've been trying and I just can't feel it. It just isn't coming back.
For me, Adam's mind is really sexy, so I just like to have, like,
and
a
see,
conversation.
that's my point, is that I think that in the beginning, when you're meeting somebody, what attracted you to your mate?
Laughter.
See?
We laughed all the time. And even when we have arguments, if I'm honest, which are very few and far between, he literally will be trying to, like, make his point, and he'll stumble on a word, and I just die laughing.
Right.
So
that's called puppy love.
Yeah, it's still new in that sense, but that's what I'm curious about. Like, how many years until I'm gonna go through the I don't find you attractive
But what I
anymore?
was trying to say is, like, what you say and what you always say about Freddie, it's not a physical attraction.
No.
You know how some people, like, you know what I liked about my wife? Those eyes. Well, sometimes those eyes get old.
Yeah.
Or, you know, I liked her butt. That butt sags. You know what I'm saying? It's just...
Yeah,
Yo,
it can't be physical.
It takes maturity to recognize this, you guys. You cannot be life committed to somebody where it's purely physical attraction. It will not work.
Not gonna work.
That's right, Jeannie Mai.
And the second thing I'm gonna say is, I'm gonna speak for me, but I mean, for most women that I've met in my life, we are attracted to the brain. I'm talking about, like, intelligence.
Yes.
So, what you were saying, Freddie and I are nearing a decade. We're nearing a decade of our marriage.
That is amazing, Jeannie.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
I have a really good man. I have an
That's just
amazing
amazing. He's been 10 years with you. I just commend
He has been
Freddie.
a lucky man, Loni Love. But with Freddie, you know, sometimes your marriage hits a plateau, just like a workout, just like any normal thing that you've been doing for a while. Yeah, a diet. You start to plateau, and I'm like, what are you guys laughing about?
I said a diet.
A diet, our diet and workout right now.
Yes.
I'm plateauing.
And you actually, you said, perfect. In your diet, you were like, Jeannie, what do I do to kind of hit it again? Because she's trying to lose weight, and it just stopped for a while. And you got to do something different. So with Freddie, we started talking about the same things. When you're in a relationship for a long time, you start saying, how was your day? How was your day? I got this to do tomorrow.
It becomes routine.
And that doesn't stimulate my brain, you guys, which moves to stimulation in the So I asked him, let's talk about different things. Yes, and for Freddie, the same thing. Every time wives... Nothing hotter than a wife who not only says, what can I do, what can you do for me, but you've got to ask, what can I do for you?
Very, very true.
And that is hot. When our men, because we're strong women, when our husbands say, you know what, actually, you could do more, what you could step up in, you actually get a little, what, baby?
Okay, that's my
get
point.
like that.
I completely agree with that. I think communication is the key in everything,
Yes.
you guys.
Yes.
Like, if you are not attracted to that person anymore, I'm sorry to say it, but I like people to be straightforward with me, and I actually can take harsh criticism. Like, I can take it. It doesn't hurt my feelings. I'd rather you hurt my feelings today than 15 years into my marriage. You're like, I've been over you for this long, and you never told me.
Yeah.
But you know,
or you never gave me a chance to fix it.
But sometimes, especially in long, because I've been in long relationships where you start off and the person is one way and then they end another way.
That's true.
And I'm not just talking about physical. Like, if they said that they were going to be, you know, something and then they gave up on it, that becomes unattractive too.
Yes.
So you just really, I think you really do have to talk and say what you want and what I expected of you, what you expected of me, and then you can work it out.
Yeah, but what I mean by reconnecting.
Right.
When my husband and I want to reconnect, we're 100% honest with each other. And we usually have date night. And that's when we just sit down, have a glass of wine, and really
And then you get it on afterward.
Absolutely.
Yeah!
But like, there's people that if you ask them a question, maybe I'm the only one. Have you ever been in a relationship where you tell somebody, well, what can I do to make it better? And they tell you, I don't know, I just don't feel it. Guys and women, you have to know what you want. I can't give you something if you don't even know what you want from me. You have to know. Like right now, we're asking, well, what turns you on? What makes you attracted to me? What doesn't? Well, you need to know when your spouse is saying, okay, well, babe, what can I do to work on this? You have to have an answer.
Yes.
You can't just say, I don't know, I just don't feel it. Like, that doesn't help.
Yes, and I also think in a marriage, you need to know what stimulates you. Like for me, it's intelligence. For Freddie, it's quality time. So it's my job to make sure that meter of quality time is well spent and well nourished for my man, and for him to do the same thing to stimulate me and excite me and bring me to different experiences together. So you gotta be in charge. You gotta take care of you to make sure he is happy.
But this is my question then. Okay, what if everybody doing all of that? They doing all the reconnecting, stimulating, and all of this, whatever, and it's still not happening. How long should they wait?
Not long. You don't need to be together.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I think that if you really tried and you tried everything and
you're attracted to the right things. That's what we were talking about in the beginning. If you're attracted initially with the mind,
if I think your mind is whack still after trying, it's a wrap. I'm sorry. It's just not gonna work.
And then there are some people who don't know what they want, so they have that person running in circles trying to please the person, trying every single thing they possibly can do, but that person is just not okay with themselves. So it's not about you. That person needs to go take a time out for themselves.
Yeah.
I've had those ex-boyfriends.
You ever just didn't want to be with somebody? Am I the only one that feels like I just don't want to be with you?
That happened to me every 2 weeks. I'm like, I just don't want to be with you.
I just don't want to be with you.
And how was it initially? Do you see what I'm saying?
What?
No, I tried.
Okay, so that's the thing.
So I did try. One of them I tried, one of them I didn't try.
Okay.
So one of them I tried because it had been a long time.
Okay.
And if I'm honest, sometimes some things happen that you just can't fix.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's my last major relationship. It was like, it just didn't work out. And you feel bad because you wanted to work out because you done put so much time, into the relationship. You put in 3, 4, 5 years. You're like, okay, I can make it work. And sometimes you just gotta be like, forget it.
It's not working.
It's just not working.
You ever loved somebody and woke up one day and realized, but I don't like you? I don't think people realize how important the like is. Like, in love comes and goes. You'd be like, oh, I'm so in love, then I'm not in love. That's gonna happen. I think that's realistic,
right?
right?
You start hating everything. I hate your feet. I hate your
I'm sorry.
I hate the way you walk. I hate the way you look at me.
Let's be real. Your breath stinks. Your breath stinks.
I hate your mama. I hate your daddy. I hate you.
You'll be like, oh, why did I ever think you were cute?
Yes.
Like, that's real.
Yes, and when you start having those type of feelings, you really need to get away because you're not doing good for him and you're not doing good for yourself.
It's so true. Yes.
True.
We are talking to so many specific people out there. I feel this. Like, I feel it right now because we have all gone through those mates or those people. Even in our marriage, it's something that you constantly have to work at. But the best relationship is when you are serving another person and you know yourself true and you're cycling that love like you do unto others.
Cycle it.
That nice marriage where you can find that, or that partnership, or even that every 2-week boyfriend. That's when you get to know yourself better and you're in a good place.
Some of the best marriage advice I ever got was wake up every morning being intentional. Like making intention, like today I am going to serve my spouse. I'm going to think of ways to make him smile. I'm going to think of ways to be good to him, to be kind, to be compassionate, to be considerate.
Show him how you want to be loved.
And that's good, but then sometimes you need to wake up and say, wait a minute, what has he done to serve me too?
Yes, you both have to. You both have to.
That's what you're saying by cyclical, right?
Yes, that's cyclical.
Is that cyclical? That's the word you were saying.
Thank you, Kim.
It's like a give and a take. You have to make sure one is not taking.
Yeah.
And you have to make sure one is not just giving, because that's exhausting.
Exactly.
Yes.
Well, if you end up deciding to break it off with your man, you're definitely going to be trying to put yourself out there and date a little. And with that, comes the dreaded first date.
Oh my gosh.
People are often nervous on a first date, and so unfortunately, they don't always make the best first impression. But how many chances do you think you should give someone before you give up on them and move on? I tend to think I'm very generous. I usually give them about 3 dates. Because I always think, I know. I really do.
If they were whack on the first date.
I swear to God, you guys.
If their breath stunk on the first date.
I did it.
No
I gave a guy who had bad breath on the second date a third date. That's how nice I am. Because I thought, okay, well, maybe. Huh? No, it didn't stink on the third date. I just didn't like them on the third date.
Oh.
But so, if it's not working on the first date, I just think, okay, well, maybe he's nervous.
Yeah.
If it's not working on the second date, I just say, okay, well, maybe that was just a warm-up. So if I'm not feeling it on the third date, that's when I say, I'm sorry, it's just not working.
Like that?
Yeah,
say it like
just
that.
like that, just like that.
I feel you with that. I might not be able to give them 3 dates,
Yeah.
but I love a good underdog. You know what I mean? I like somebody who comes through challenges. If, like, my first date with Freddie, he was super nervous, okay?
See?
Super
It
nervous.
happens.
His palms were soaked, sweating, and he just didn't know LA well at all, so he would drive me around. We got off the freeway, then we had to get back on the freeway, then he made a wrong U-turn, and he was like, I should have looked at a map, but I really just wanted to spend more time with you.
But see, that's not a bad first
And it's so
date.
cute.
Yeah.
That's the cute.
You still had some type
Right.
of connection,
You're
right?
right.
Yes,
Like
we
it
did
was
have a good
endearing to
connection.
you.
A bad first date to me is like if we are out to dinner and he's constantly on his phone, if he looks at somebody else, if he's not, paying attention, or if he doesn't have a conversation. Now that's
horrible.
If I ask you, is Africa a country or a continent, and you don't know the answer,
Dude.
I'm up out of there because my time is valuable.
Yeah, that's bad.
That's different. That's different.
And it's a continent, okay?
Why were people right now like,
Is it a
Do
country
y'all know?
or a continent?
raise your hand if Africa is a continent.
It's a continent.
It's a continent.
Yeah,
Guys!
It's not a country.
It is not a country.
See, I
Oh
hooked
my
you
God.
ladies up. See, this
So
is why
concerned.
next time you go out on a first date, ask them, is Africa a country or a continent?
Adrienne, what about you?
Okay,
She's a
you
shut-
guys are gonna think I'm crazy.
Okay.
I don't go on dates with people I don't know.
Okay.
So you always
Oh, you've already
know.
spent time with them.
Everybody I've ever dated, I hung out with them, I knew them in then like a group of friends, and then I would be like, dang, I really like his personality. I wanna go on a date with him. Like,
That's actually wise.
yeah,
You're
I
not
would
wasting your time.
get to meet them, spend time, and then I would be like, or, literally if I had a friend who had a friend, I liked the person, then I would be like, yo, your friend is cute, like, can you hook me up? I want to go on a date with them. And then I would go on a date with them, and then I didn't have to go through do I like him or not like
Yeah.
him? Is he awkward? Is he not? I've already hung out with him.
But let's talk about first impressions.
You think that some of these dating sites now have group activities?
Yes.
I believe in the group activities. Hang out in the group and pick the dude out in the group that you already see has a swag that you're into, has a vibe that you're into, and then you could be like, I want to go on a date with you.
But to me, that's like you're competing now. It's like, because what if somebody like, me and you picking two, I'm going to get the dude. He ain't going to look,
Yeah, I'm gonna get the dude. What if he want to get with you? He wasn't for me, okay?
No, but I'm saying, what if we both like the same dude? Now we competing, see?
No. But isn't that what dating is? You kind of.
But I'm talking about going out on a group date. I'm saying if you give me some one-on-one time, I'm gonna try to make you mine, right?
Yeah,
you know
but
what I'm saying?
that's still, can I be honest though?
Yo,
I appreciate that. I feel like
Me
if
too.
he really
Men
was
want
into
that.
you,
Yes.
I low-key would be like, yo, get him, Loni. Yo. You got this, boo. But like, if the dude instead was like playing more towards me, I'd be like, yo.
Yes.
You just
Over
push
there.
me away.
And yeah, I'd be like, yo, back up though. You don't see we have a connection. There's a chemistry. Something
I'm
happening
sure
here.
glad I ain't got that problem because you are taking this
I
here,
know.
okay?